Down the leaders who was
Hello, everyone. Hello. Good luck, Kitty Harriers. Yozza's in town. Guys, just to let you know, obviously, no one's there, but we are live. Got my protein pudding, which looks pretty gross. But we'll give it a go anyway. Hello, 3 people in. Exciting. Yeah, so we go. Here we go. So I'm excited. What we're thinking about? Is it Gazy? Something like that. Anyway, I would have thought. I don't know. Thoughts, please. Thoughts on the new guy. I'm wearing purple today, boys. I'm wearing purple. I don't know what year this is from, but wearing it anyway. Oh yeah. It's exciting. This should be there, but I'm not. So yeah, should be there. Come on, Steve Woodgett. Hello, Steve. Hello, Yozza. It's nice to have everyone on board. This is your team today. Christian Dibble in goal. You got Obi at the back with Folks and Owen Evans and Callum Bailly. I guess we're playing 4-4-2 with a diamond, maybe with Candola just at the bottom of the diamond, and then I'm guessing Mooney's at the top. I see Jack Clark didn't make it. He had a great game. He looked like he had a black eye as well, Jack Clark. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, he's not on the bench, so he can't come back on. But John Cliff's back in, which is great. Hopefully he's fit enough to be on the bench rather than just a body on the bench, because that's really cool, isn't it? Really cool. So there we go. Malcolm Boyden's on, giving it large. Good old Malky Boyden. I remember when I was doing Kidderminster Hospital Radio back in the day. What year would this have been? 97, I think, 97, 98 or something like that. And Malcolm Boyden came as a guest on our show, on the show I was doing with the lads. I was very young. I was like 16 or 17. I was like, hi, everyone. It's great to be here on Kidderminster Hospital Radio. It's amazing. And all that kind of jazz. I'm like that now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kidderminster Harriers Fans Podcast. All good. We're going to win today, then, or what? I think we're going to win today. I think we're going to, I think we're going to win today. I put it down for a 3-0. 3-0 win. Mooney just score first. Yeah, so lovely stuff. Oh, no. Excellently, no. There we go. You want to see. Man alive.
United, watch out for Ty Warmington, because they do say if they go to the Valley Stadium.
Who's Ty Warmington? I honestly care, but you know, fair enough.
Ty Warmington in goal for United.
Are you watching?
Right, so I think it's half time now. Colby versus Worcester Warriors. I think we can get a half time report. The whistle's just gone. I'm not the expert.
I am not the expert. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. Excited to see what Michael Giassi can do. Me too. How many people got in? 5 people. Very exciting. I've got my 20 pence protein yogurt at the ready. I might delve into that in a little bit because I'm hungry, so why not? White chocolate flavour. Yeah, I have one of these, I'm not sure. Don't worry, I'll play the stuff in a minute. That's okay. So welcome to Watch with Wes. Oh, what is in there? I'm so old, I've got to do this now.
try back, should have got 7 points back. It was a great break from Owen Evans, a dummy pass, and he was through the middle and just needed one final pass, and Will Lay would have been over. But unfortunately, the pass didn't come off, and the ball was dropped, and the try was missed. So at half-time here, all to do for Worcester Warriors. They have shown flashes that suggest they
It seemed very exciting. Well, I hope it's exciting anyway. I hope it's exciting as it was. It might not be. It might be awful. So what's your score predictions today, guys? Score predictions, anyone? Anyone score predictions? This is quite nice, actually. I quite like this. This is good. 20 grams of protein should last me about 30 minutes. Well, no, Malcolm Boyden.
They trail at half-time. Full commentary on the second half on DAB. We're also keeping an eye today on Lucktonians versus Hinckley in the National 2 West. Looks back in action.
Who would knock on the door? Oh, imagine if he does get the winner. I couldn't even pick him on the predictor because he's that new. He's that new. I couldn't pick him on the predictor. Mental. Come on, the kitty. Come on, the Harriers. Yeah.
But we are playing into a very low, very bright sunshine with difficult to handle the ball into the sun. We will have that in the second half to turn this thing around.
Thanks, Zach. You're such a bored guy. Why do you hate on guys? What you've been through? You've been bored? I don't know, mate. I don't know what your issue is. Just eating yogurt, man. Watch my football team play. Do you support Kidderminster Harriers, Zach, or are you just being a bit of a knobhead? Which one is it you're doing? No one can kick me out of my own stream. Not on TikTok now, pal. No.
Well this evening, really. It's 20 to 6. It's a 5:40 kickoff.
Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. If you're in, that'd be amazing. If you could hit that. Oh.
What makes a great story for our hit podcast, Strange but True Crime? Well, it's got to have a brazen criminal.
Ooh.
Penalty for this, it's life in prison.
Incredible plot twists.
He started telling me about village men.
And one of our super knowledgeable reporters sharing all the scandalous details.
You hear a car, it's not abnormal. And then you hear a chainsaw going up against a wooden door.
Sound like your thing? Strange but True Crime. With me, Reema Ahmed. First, BBC Sounds.
Oh, here we go. BBC Sounds. BBC Sounds.
7 minutes to 3 now, and let's start the build-up proper, shall we?
Yes.
See how things are getting on at Edgar Street. If the atmosphere is
Not Edgar Street. No one cares, Mal. Come on, mate. Come on, pal. 6 people in, which is great. Don't forget, give us a mention, say hello, give us a wave, or say hello, or whatever, and give us a like. Like's the best thing, man. This is another experiment because Sundays could be like not there. So yeah, I'm guessing quite a lot of people from last time are actually at the game today, which is good.
Anyway,
I am wasted.
Despite what's happening at the moment, there's still optimism here. There always is, because you always feel that things can turn around so quickly, can't you? We kind of, our preamble on Tuesday night was what they could win against Oxford and win against Southport, the two bottom of the league clubs. Then they could be consolidating middle of the table. It hasn't happened like that, but one win and everything changes. You know, we're all the same. You're probably the same with your club. I'm certainly the same with mine. We're all fickle.
We are all fickle.
that they lose and they're the worst team in the world and they're the worst set of players, worst managers. So things can change. They are playing a Southport team that are struggling. Saying that, the brilliantly named Sand Grounders. Grounders, brilliant. But they went 2-1 at Buxton on Tuesday night, and apparently they just didn't win. They played really well.
There you go.
Brendan got a consolation goal in the 90th minute for Buxton, and Buxton won 5 on the spin, 10th in the league. So
anyone can beat anyone in this league. It's quite obvious, isn't it, really?
But you know, there is enough in the locker for Hereford to put them to the sword this afternoon. But it's a huge but. They've got to start well, Malcolm, in the first 45 minutes. They really have. I don't know what it is, but they've gone behind now. And I was doing my stats last night at home. They've conceded first in the last 8 games. So they're constantly chasing games. Yeah. So they have to start well. Can you imagine they go 2-3 up in the first half? And the beers will be flowing, the smiles will be back on their faces. And, you know, the only way is up, and they'll be talking about playoffs and all that kind of thing. So things can change really quickly. I have to say, you know, in my personal opinion, I really like the lineup today. I think that is about as strong as he can go, Paul Caddis, and particularly the big question mark for me is Amari Sterling-James. Where do you play him? He's head and shoulders above anything in this squad and in many teams up and down the country, and he can kind of score at will when he's on form and when he fancies it. So playing him in the number 10 position today instead of right back is a big boost. Of course, Caddis had no chance, little choices to play him at right, not to play him at right back because Aaron Skinner was injured. Well, Skinner's back in the squad now, and that makes a huge difference. They've got a solid back four. Skinner on the right, Lewis Hudson on the left, so that will make a huge difference. Lawson Diaz back in for me. He plays that quarterback role. They just play better.
Oh.
On the right, Luke on the left, so good shot on him as well. Gus Mafuta, the enforcer in the middle. Sam Osborne with that little sprinkle of magic in his boots. And then you got Sterling James in the hole. And then 2 up front, which is been much talked about, as we know, and is the new guy, Callum McFarlane, alongside with May Campbell. And McFarlane, you know, he's got Premier League pedigree. He was with Fulham for a while, on loan at Solihull. He's been loaned here until the new year. Now, if he can hit his straps this afternoon, and he's trained with the club now, crucially, he hadn't trained with them before the Oxford game. Who knows? They could get a good result today. Hope springs eternal, as they say, Mel.
Absolutely, it does. Rightio. So on the 94.7 FM and online, I'll leave Carson all to you now. It is Hereford versus Southport.
What?
Meanwhile, if you're a Kidderminster Harriers fan, you'll want to be stuck at Aggborough all afternoon. Let's hope you're not stuck. Let's hope for another win. Let's hope for the 6th match unbeaten. On 104 and 104.6 FM and online, we have Matty Paddock and first, Matt Taylor.
Matt Taylor.
Welcome to Aggborough for this National North game between Kidderminster Harriers and
Paul.
Darlington.
They've got a different system now, mate. You didn't fit in.
Manager Adam Murray will be looking to extend his side's unbeaten run to 6 games. They've achieved 3 wins, 2 draws in the past 5 games. Since that difficult game, a 5-1 loss to Radcliffe.
Who is this guy?
Almost a month ago, in the middle of October. He makes 1 change to the Harriers starting 11 from the 2-1 win over Bedford Town in midweek. Goal scorer Jack Clark steps out the side. I feel that might be injury related. We'll have to clarify that. And Luke Spokes comes in for him. And the player's just coming out onto the field now as I speak. Christian Dibble, he's in goal with Cam Candola, Amika Obi, Dan Mooney, Joe Folkes, Luke Spokes, Kurt Willoughby, Owen Evans, Paul Kalambayi, Toby Show Silva, the captain, and Riley Reynolds round off the Harriers starting 11. On the substitutes bench is Reece Devine, Jordan Tunnicliffe, Amari Morgan-Smith, Michael Giassi, just been signed on loan, the striker from Kings Lynn Town, Xander Zibber, Louis Francis, and George Walker. For the away side, and we are going to have the last post and a minute's silence ahead of Remembrance Sunday.
Who is this guy?
Kick-off, but for Darlington, starting 11 is...
I'd love to do that job. Come on now.
Ben Headley, Scott Barrow,
Never put me on though.
Tom Platt, Toby Lees, Elliot Forbes, Jack Mitchell, Max Howells, Will McGowan, Aidan Rutledge, Paddy McLaughlin, And just 4 named on the subs bench by manager Steve Watson is Matty Cornish, Tom Allen, Charlie Lennon.
It's the 2 Matts.
Stanton. So a really nice, well, bright, sunny day here at Aggborough. The rain's not come as yet, and hopefully that staves off. I'm in the main stand alongside Matty Paddock, the Kidderminster Harriers media man. Darlington fans over in the south stand to my right. Handful have made a long trip down. And the ceremony about to begin in the middle of the pitch here, which will, prior to kick off.
Shut up, dickhead.
Players surrounding the centre circle.
It's all about padding for time, man.
Last post to play first, followed by a minute's silence.
That post will be immediately followed by a period of silence, which will end on the referee's whistle.
Well observed. About a minute's silence here at Aggborough. So both sides out on the pitch. Kidderminster Harriers starting on the right half of the pitch, attacking the left from the main stand as I see it. All in Kidderminster Harrier red. Darlington, right half of the pitch.
From Kidderminster Lions,
Light blue slippers, black stripes, black socks.
Hello, friend.
And we're all set for kickoff in
Here
the
we go.
National League.
So it's back to the front. It's been under Beckett with assistant.
Harriers started day in fourth place, 27 points, 1 point behind Radcliffe, who played surely at home today. They could
Start up action in the Enterprise National League Law.
Darlington, the Roosters, they started day in 13 on 19 points. They could jump a couple of places too today if they were to get the result they want. The Kidderminster Harriers very much on a good run in the last 5 games. There's 2 draws, 3 wins. Last time out, 2-1 win in midweek on Tuesday night against Bedford Town here at Aggborough. And manager Adam Murray will be extremely keen to keep that run going and put pressure on the likes of South Shields and Fylde, who lead the table. Both sides on 35 points there, so some ground to make up, but certainly there's momentum there to keep building. The kick-off taken. It's an early foul, which Christian Dibble, the Harriers keeper, will take. Pumped up long. Tom Man Darlington there first, headed away from the 18-yard box, back in by Evans. And Darlington retrieved it back just inside their own half. And that ball forward is cleared up by Joe Folkes, back to Dibble, long ball forward. And as I said, joined by Matty Paddock today, and so I say that Dan Mooney coming forward for Harriers. Alongside the edge of the 18-yard box, left-footed shot, but doesn't quite catch it. It's an easy pick-up by Bang. But nice bit of movement there from Dan Mooney. And Matty, 5 games unbeaten for Harriers over the last month or so, and they'll be looking to keep that momentum up today.
Yeah, absolutely. The momentum was good. The feel-good was there at the end of the game on Tuesday night. So Harry's looking forward to continuing that momentum. There's no greater tool in the armoury in football than momentum, I don't think. And Harry's looking to carry that on today.
And that cross comes in, and that was from Wyn Evans. Just before the byline, hit it in. Defender got there first, right on the front post. So dangerous, that one. And it'll be the first corner early in this game as we approach the end of the second minute. It's all about kicking on and scoring more goals, as Adam Murray, the Harriers manager, has said in recent times. That's what they want, more goals. This corner comes in right-footed. It's towards the back post. Onban gets a hand to it, punches that away. Clearance continued, drifts out for a throw-in, which Dan Mooney has a hold of across the way. And he hands it off to Kurt Willoughby. So pretty much all Harriers so far in this opening 3 minutes or so. Willoughby winding up to throw this long. In it comes. It's Darlington head first. Picked up by Mooney again. Back to Willoughby. Onto his left foot. Cross goes in long towards the back post. And it's a good defensive header. In the end there, it was Callum Boy. He was waiting there to knock it home. And it's been well headed clear for a corner. This will be... they were going to try and take it quickly, so decided to slow it down. And Reynolds will take his time now for his second corner in only 3 minutes.
Look at this. Go on, boys. Come on, fellas.
And right-footed, he'll come in. Goes short to Spoke. Shot from distance. Oh, there's a man there. I think that might have been heading towards that bottom left-hand corner. It's been cleared away.
Of course it has. Always.
Pressure by Harriers.
Story of the season, man.
And Darlington do get a throw in there. A chance to
relieve
that pressure. But a good start, Matty, by Harriers in this one.
Effort with that. I was watching that one. I'm with you. I think that's heading towards the bottom corner. There's a Darlington player just in front of the line there. I think he's crucial in preventing that from going over. Harry is starting very well.
Throwing safe in. It's cleared away by Obi. Back up the field. It's going to come back towards him now. And McGowan for Darlington finally gets hold of the ball. Just midway through the Harriers half. Looks out to the left wing. Man takes a such right-footed looping cross away. But it's into the hands quite easily of Christian Dibble. Long clearance downfield. Willoughby misses his header. Just a little bit above him. It's picked up by a Darlington man just inside his own half. At the right-hand side, it goes. Drifts out for a throw-in. Owen Evans to take this throw. Just joining us on who's here, Herefordshire and Worcestershire, 104 and 104.6 FM. It's Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 0 with almost 5 minutes gone here. Good start by Kidderminster Harriers already.
Of course. That's what we do.
An effort by Spokes, which was clear just short of the line. We believe, heading for that bottom left-hand corner, and Callum Barney almost got himself a goal with a header of the back post as well. Just beating to it by some good defensive work. And Darlington have a throw in here. His manager Adam Murray, right outside his touchline. Fourth official having a bit of a word with him, trying to keep him in it, and that's played forward. And I almost got behind Harriers there. Darlington, that was Matt Howells who was on the end of that chipped ball, but caught offside.
Yeah.
Diggle will take this free kick. It's just outside, to the left of the 18-yard box. That's taken long. Header back forwards, and Obi's going to have to chase back to get that clear.
Of course he will. Go on, Obi. Go on, son. Let's have it.
Tries to keep it in, does so, but puts it to Darlington man. It's inside their own half, though. Across the defence. Long ball forward, looking for the run of Howells once again. And but it's too central in the end. You have to pull him off.
Howells.
Right-hand touchline, and he won't get there. It's Dibble's ball.
Oh.
And that kick's taken. It's with Obi. Chip forward off the head of Show Silver, Harriers captain. Darlington, well, they didn't let it run out for a goal kick. Matt was chasing him. He keeps it in, and he stayed down, actually, this Harriers man, as he went in for that last-ditch tackle near the byline. And he will need a physio on.
Who is this commentator? He literally has no idea.
No, I think my greater concern is that he went down almost unopposed. Don't quite see who it is either. See the back of his shirt in a moment, but there was no real challenge or anything around him, which usually, hopefully it isn't bad news.
It's Dan Mooney.
He's been twisted or turned there.
Yeah, he went in for a challenge, and a bit of skill by the Darlington man took the ball away from him. So yeah, it was kind of innocuous in a sense, wasn't it? But certainly after that, almost a month ago, that defeat to Radcliffe, 5-1. It's been 5 games unbeaten there since then. And Harriers are certainly building momentum, and that's what they'll need, isn't it, in order to trouble the likes of Fard.
Stretcher coming on for Mooney.
Yeah, there's been an improvement there, definitely, both in terms of the performances and the results and the chance creation and lots of other things that are positive. Just very concerning, just seeing the stretcher coming on here.
Oh man!
Just judging by the noise from the north stand there, I think it might be Dan Mooney who's down there, which would be a massive blow. He's hugely influential for Harriers as a creative force. Obviously, most importantly, his condition is the most important thing, rather than what it does to the team. But it'd be a big loss, and he's not really moved a great deal. It looks some sort of lower limb, possibly an ankle or a leg, but not much movement there for him, which I think we said straight away it looked like it was a concerning one.
Yeah, as soon as he sort of tried to make that tackle, he didn't really move much, a great deal after that, did he? And you're quite right, that stretcher's now made it over towards him. Into the 9th minute now at Aggborough. It's Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 0, but we've been paused for around 3 or 4 minutes or so. And I do think it is. I think you're right on it being Dan Mooney. I just can't spot him in the huddle of Harriers players who are talking to.
It says number 11
Murray near the dugout now.
Oh my lord! What is this dude doing? God, she's terrible. Hey, Jackie of the old are you okay?
You can see him just slightly turning back and forth. He doesn't look comfortable at all, does he?
So this is Dan Mooney. This is not good at all. That's not good at all. Dan Mooney. Oh.
Sorry, in the National League North, filed they've got a goal up away to Alfreton. Second in the league, they start the day. South Shields, they've taken the lead. Started the day top of the league on goal difference. They've taken the lead, a 1-0 lead against Kings Lynn Town.
Awful.
3 goals early at Bedford Town. It's now 2-1 to the away side. Merthyr Town away at Bedford. Still goalless at Hereford between them and Hartlepool. And Leamington, they're a goal down at home against Marine.
Oh, Marine.
And
smash it.
Mooney.
No, it's Redcliffe.
Dan Mooney been carried off on that stretcher now. You can hear the applause probably around me.
Yes.
As they take him across the field. Challenge happened in Darlington's 18-yard box. A ball was taken all the way back to the Darlington defender. And Mooney tried to make that challenge just outside the 6-yard box. Darlington player took it away, brought it away from him. I don't think there's any contact between the two players, and that's where Mooney stayed. They're quite innocuous, but it looks very uncomfortable as he's carried off and down the tunnel now.
Oh.
Certainly wish him all the best. We'll try and find out a little bit
Let's
more.
get Guy easy.
Later on after the game. And play's going to restart here with Darlington in possession.
Hang on. We're not bringing anyone on. What?
12 minutes gone at Aggborough. Kidderminster Harriers 0.
Here we go.
Darlington 0.
Yay! The new boy.
So it's the
Here
new
we go.
loan sign on Michael Jassy.
Listen, Jerry, man, I've been doing radio 22 years of my life. This guy's terrible, but they never give me the job. It's awful.
Here at Aggborough and onto the field.
Oh, so shit. Just annoys me. Just annoys me.
Onto his fullback.
Evening, afternoon, Jerry. Afternoon, Jackie.
Man, it's Obi who heads it back forward. All the play around the halfway line now, but now it's sent down that left-hand touch line. Harry is struggling to get it away. Bit of a...
Oh, man. Come on, boys. Don't let your head down. Don't let your head go down. Come on.
Side. Darlington wriggle it free. It's with McGowan. Tries to get past his man Willoughby, but a challenge there puts him off. And now Harry's going to actually break forward here. And it's Owen Evans down that left-hand side. Chased by Howells, who wins that ball back just before the touchline here. Haven't quite got it away yet, though. That's partially cleared by Darlington. Header back by Luke Stokes does drift out for a throw-in for the away side.
Come on, boys. Come on.
It's forward Cannon by with the clearance forward from that throw-in. Got the first contact. It's back with Owen Willoughby, rather. Back in field.
Owen Willoughby?
Spokes.
What the fuck's he doing? Sorry.
Harriers defence sat on the halfway line effectively.
Yeah, I know. The new guy, Gaezi.
Here around 11 minutes.
I don't know how you say his name.
Off with an injury stretchered off, sadly, and Michael Giassi. The new loan signing striker from Kings Lynn Town has come on his place. Still goalless between these two sides. That's where we stand with nearly 14 minutes gone. The Darlington defence, that's put forward towards Howell, but Evans gets that first header, does get out for a throw in, so Darlington with an opportunity to get this in the box. And a long ball's in play, bound to have an impact on this game, but it's up to Kidderminster Harriers to regain the momentum. It's going to be Aidan Rutledge to take this throw in. It will be a long one. And it goes towards the edge of the box. It's onto one of his own men. Just tries to help it on into the centre around the penalty spot. But Harriers' man got there first for the clearance. And it's going to be another throw in, which Rutledge will again take for Darlington. And it comes now. Long throw in. It's Harriers' man there first. It's fired back in by McLaughlin, but blocked and cleared away. Still Darlington with the ball. They're midway through the Harriers' half. Right-footed chip ball in. Comes towards the back post. That's Rutledge, who is on the end of it just before the byline, doesn't quite catch it. But big win for Darlington in midweek, 5-1 over Worksop Town. What sort of challenge do you think they're going to bring today, Matty? It's the first bit of play they've just had, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can imagine like their objective now will be to try and capitalise on what's a big blow for Harries. You can kind of almost made an audible dent in the atmosphere. There's a bit of a hush around the ground now with that injury to Dan Mooney. And if you're Darlington, you've got to capitalise on any kind of thing like that, really. Harry is attacking.
Attacking now. Gassi trying to get his first taste, almost gets the best of his man, but on bang, off his line, out to the edge of the 18-yard box to gather that up and clear it away. And that ball forward, Darlington call offside there.
Yeah, Harriers, while they're attacking their own fans, they're going to soak up the bulk of that support from today in this first half. So Darlington will take any kind of route into making a dent into that. I'm sure, obviously, everyone wishes Dan Mooney well, but they need to try and take advantage and capitalise.
Yeah, no, you're certainly right about that sort of hush, slightly muted around Aggborough, it sounds now. But it's up to the players to get these fans going up and out of their seats as Christian Dibble takes that free kick, fired long up the pitch. Ronnie Reynolds has got a hold of it. Nice turn by him across the box. Gassi was there, but it was just a foot or two too far ahead of him. But nice quick work by Reynolds. Nice turn, decent cross as well.
Yeah, important for Harries to get the ball into the area nice and early now. They'll have to try and rebuild as an attacking force without Dan Mooney because he's so instrumental in almost everything Harries have created really since he came back into the side. It's already, I mean, we're assuming it's a serious injury because he's obviously left the field on a stretcher. So if we accept that as fact for now, it's his second significant injury of the season. He'd taken out 10 minutes into the first game of the season and missed a couple of months. Got back into the team, has performed superbly, and obviously has been dealt another blow here. So as far as misfortune goes, it's a really tough one for him.
And Darlington was played down the line for Maskell, but the ball was there first. He clears it upfield. Plays still in the Harriers half though, until that clearance high by Folks. Showshield goes for the header. He misses out. Defender takes control. Down the line it comes. Let's get infield to his teammate. That's picked up by Spokes. Went too far ahead of him. But Spokes loses out as well. Just over here, his pass. And that'll be a throw in for Darlington just inside their own half.
It's going to be a huge miss for us. But hang on a minute. If Yazzie scores, I can't say Gazzy. If he scores like 3 today, all forgotten.
And Worcestershire 104 FM and 104.6 FM and online. This game available. To Hereford and Southport also.
Need a goal, man. Need a goal.
As I've closed the stage, of course, of Coldy versus Worcester Warriors in the rugby. But for Harriers, it's a free kick just inside the Darlington half, far right-hand side of the pitch. Plenty of Harriers side moving forward towards the edge of that 18-yard box. Kick's taken, header on by Callum Bay, cleared away just inside the 18-yard box by Darlington defender, but Harriers picked that back up. Nice work there by Owen Evans rather. Nice turn by him up towards by again, but that's missed. And Spokes, he tries to chip that forward as well. That shows Silver drops off him, and I think it's been picked up as offside there. But Michael Gassi, a new loan signing from Kings Lynn Town, Matty, and obviously only been on the pitch for 5 minutes or so, but a couple of keen runs and certainly looks up for it, doesn't he?
Yeah, getting a good look at him nice and early, a lot earlier than Adam Murray would have expected, I would have thought. Imagine that had all the hallmarks of a quick 20-minute, half-an-hour cameo later on in the game once Harriers had already done a lot of the hard yards. But setbacks in football, sometimes you have to readjust, and that's a big readjustment, as is the injury to Jack Clark as well. So Harriers had to adapt again here.
Darlington just pressing forward here, outside to the left-hand side. Cross comes in. That's
9 people in. 9 people in. If you want to say hello,
partial clearance.
Give it a like. Love that. Thank you.
Still have it here, and it's with McGowan. Cuts inside into the 18-yard box. To his man.
How a
And,
season,
trying to
man.
find a bit of space here. And,
I don't want to be
that's
another
what
season
really
about injuries. So
curling effort. I don't
awful.
think it was too far away, but it has gone wide. And I think that was Aidan Rutledge with that effort. And that's real shot on goal really for Darlington as we approach the
Come on, Kitty.
21st minute. We've had a good 5 or 6 minutes of stoppage here for that injury to Dan Mooney. It's Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 0. Ball's played up. It's just outside the 18-yard box. Toby Show-Silver couldn't quite get a hold of that, and Darlington will clear that away to the halfway line. Free kick for Harriers. And that's taken quickly. Ball forward. Bounces off the Darlington man, but Willoughby picks it up. It's to Owen Evans. Left-footed cross by him is initially cleared, and it's back with Spokes now, midway through the Darlington half. Into Owen Evans again, and he's been caught offside, but he got a hold of it. Nice first touch in the 18-yard box. Had a little swipe at it, went wide in the end, but he was in that offside position. So it'll be a free kick for Darlington. And Daryl Ombang will take this just from outside the 18-yard box, the Darlington keeper. Eyeball forward off the head of Maskell, shy of the touchline.
This is a tough listen, man.
He's putting challenges in, driving Darlington back. It's with Headley now off to the left-hand side. Long ball into the 18-yard box, but it's too high. And Christian Dibble will easily pick that up for Harriers.
10 in, excellent, thank you. Great to have you in.
To go forward, Adam Murray. His manager still out on the edge of his technical area. Long ball forward, picked up nicely by Willoughby. Shot by Willoughby! Well, the outstretched fingertips of Ombang couldn't get there. He wasn't sure that's where he was going. He's drifted just a foot or so wide of the left-hand post. It was a bit of a snap effort by Willoughby, perhaps around 20 to 25 yards out. And after a bit of a lull, Harry is just starting to get more and more possession and get back on top in this game. That's it.
No, just on Twitter, just on X.
Kick taken forward. Here's Callum Bayer had the challenge there into Giassi.
Giassi.
First touch is
Giassi.
There.
Giassi.
Long ball by Harriers drifts all the way out towards the Darlington corner flag. Will be a throw in.
I'm with you. I'm not too sure Ombang would have got there either. Willoughby might have had time for a fraction longer on the ball, but you don't know that, I suppose, in that situation. He's gone for it as quickly as he can and thought it was going to roll into that bottom corner for a second.
Yeah, it did look like it was going there, didn't it? He obviously just saw that nice bit of space to the left-hand side of the goal and have a crack. Why not? And free kick here for Harriers in an interesting position, around 25 yards. It's far left of centre, though. Sort of almost opposite the sort of left corner of the 18-yard box, but 2 or 3 men stood around this one. First proper sort of free kick that Harriers have had around the 18-yard box. So a good opportunity to have a strike on goal here, but there's plenty of men for Kidderminster hugging that edge of the 18-yard box. It's going to be Kurt Willoughby to take this one, right-footed.
Oh, God, Kurt. Stick it in some.
So winds up now, goes low, and well, it's bouncing all the time. Perhaps didn't get the power he wanted to on that one, Matty.
I think he was trying to catch the goalkeeper out there, but he stood very carefully, the goalkeeper, and watched that one into his arms with 1 or 2 bounces, but nothing too serious.
Ball forward, that's square ball from Darlington, well cut out. Obi in the end. And Darlington's never lost out, though. Here's Max Howes on this right-hand side. Forward towards Platt. That cross comes in. And Callum Boy had to be alive to that. He just stretched out his legs. Out it goes for a corner. Gets both feet on that one. It was the captain, Tom Platt, who turned that one in towards the 6-yard box. I think this will be Darlington's first corner of the contest. 25 minutes gone. It's Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 0. Joining us on BBC Herefordshire and Worcestershire 104 and 104.6 FM and online. And this corner is going to be taken left-footed, and then he goes towards the outside. Man came in, and well, his header went straight into the back, I think, of a Harriers player. There were so many in the box. That was a bit of luck, and now Harriers break free themselves. Here's Joe Folks. He's got a few men in front of him, plays it forward. It's a bit of a stretch for Callum Boy to get there. And in fact, Bang came all the way off his line. The keeper to clear that away. Might still be a bit of danger until Fowles steps in there. Darlington bring it towards the halfway line. Plenty of pressure on, but too much. That's a push in the end on the Darlington man. And that'll be a free kick just shy of the halfway line, right outside the technical area here in front of the main stand for the visitors. And the Darlington man rather ghosted in there in the corner, didn't he? Unmarked.
Yeah, completely unmarked. And if, as you say, if it wasn't for the fact there are about 100 bodies in front of him, that would have been a free header at very least to trouble Christian Dibble, if not probably more. So it was a well-worked corner, but also in a roundabout way, well defended as well.
And that free kick's been taken, drifted out for a throw-in from Harriers in the end. So it'll be a throw-in for Darlington. It's on the opposite side, in front of the east stand, and fairly adjacent to the 18-yard box. So long throw coming in here for the visitors. 4 or 5 Darlington men in and around the box. Header off, and that's not fully cleared yet. It'll be a shot from distance, and always rising in the end from Ben Headley. But that initial...
man. Come on, Kitty. Sounds like our heads have gone down, man. What are we doing that for?
Headley then prepped himself, approached the 18-yard box, had plenty of space, and gave it a good whack, but it was always rising. No trouble for Christian Dibble in the end, and goalless it remains. There's been a goal at Aggborough Street. It's Hereford 0.
Yes.
Southport 1. Just over half an hour played there. So Hereford 1-0 down as it stands against Southport. For the Harriers, they've got to throw in here, taken out.
The Harriers, the Aggborough. It's not the anything.
Right hand side.
Oh, my lord.
Some options. It's Folks now. And good pressure from the Darlington.
Game has gone flat, man. Long way to go. Of course there is. Yozza.
Which Scott Barrow is just strolling over to take now. And fairly deep into their own half here for Darlington. So most of the Harriers side firmly in the Darlington half as this is taken. It's all the way to the halfway line, headed out by Candola. Candola. To Darlington. 29 minutes gone here at Aggborough. It's Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 0, National League North game.
Of course it is.
Clearance on that second throw in, and Darlington ultimately go all the way back to Bang. Nimble feet from him out to Forbes. He comes forward, passes down the line, foot in by Callum Bay. And Evans tries to take that over, but it's McGowan who pushes on for Darlington out the left-hand side. Puts back in onto his right foot. Deflection up into the air, headed away by Harriers. A shot from distance now again, and that takes a big deflection off a Harriers man. The referee had a little think about that initially. I think it might have come off Obi. And it went all the way up into the air now for a corner, so it'll be Corner for Darlington.
Come on.
2 men. Well, Maskell was there. Incidentally, he's Darlington's top scorer so far this season. 8 goals for him. He's not taking this corner, though.
Mate, I didn't spot Alex Bowles there.
Well, the last corner presented a bit of danger.
But I'm not. I'm sat here. It's Kidderminster Harriers. Come on, Harriers. Come on, my Harriers. Come on. Beat those Darlow boys.
No, he does. And right from their own fans in this half, in terms of what they're attacking. Darlington. Ball comes in. It's towards that front post. I think it comes off a Kidderminster. Well, I thought it came off a Kidderminster man, which would have been Luke Spokes. Referee gives a goal kick.
Yeah, Warren ref.
Battling with Toby Lees.
Darlington
at that front post. Ball went up into the air off somebody's head. It's Lees according to the referee. So Christian Dibble with the goal kick here. And well, there's a handful of fans down from Darlington. Long old trip, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks to be best part of
there.
80, 100 or so, something like that. But yeah, you're out of bed and into your cornflakes early if you're coming from Darlington, aren't you?
I might have to miss your cornflakes altogether, to be honest.
One of the longer trips up there with Blythe Spartans, South Shields, Harriers, Spartans, excuse me, South Shields and Spennymoor is what I was going for. Harriers yet to make either of those journeys.
Yeah,
they're to come later in the winter, though.
So that goal kick's been taken. Ball's actions mainly around the middle. That's a header back to his own goalkeeper. Chased down by Show Silver, but Ombang has it in his hands. And that sort of early momentum that Harry has had in those opening 4 or 5 minutes here is not quite there anymore. Of course, that injury to Dan Mooney, which happened around the 6th minute or so, long 5 minutes or so of stoppage before he was stretched off. That cross comes in, and there is a free man there. And it was Rutledge with that header, and, well, I'm not sure if perhaps the cross just didn't have enough pace on that. But it looked like a good chance for Rutledge there, Matty.
It was. I think he probably would like to have done a little bit better with that one as well, with the position he was in.
And he had a defender either side of him, but not really closely marked, and his header just didn't have any power on it. It was easy for Dibble in the end, but, I mean, potentially that's perhaps the best chance in the whole game up to this point. 33 minutes gone. Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 0. And so Darlington have perhaps seen more and more possession as this game has gone on. Howells has been found offside there. That square ball across to this right-hand side.
That's better.
Put his flag up immediately, so it'll be a free kick to Kidderminster about midway through their own half. Ball's passed forward towards Evans. Forward off header of one man, and that's hit first time and saved literally. And it's Willoughby with that first time. It was a
every
header
time
for around 15 yards or so. I couldn't get the follow-up. Still with Harriers out on this left-hand side. Ball comes in off Evans. That's
every
away.
time.
It's going to come back to the feet of Evans, and he tried a bit of skill to get past his man, and he lost out in the end. It's going to be Howells to try and bring that forward. And Darlington still haven't really cleared it away yet. Show Silver tried to get something on there then. It is cleared up in the air eventually. Back with Harriers again, though. Willoughby. One for the run of Reynolds. Into the 18-yard box he goes. Hits off one man. Still got to though. On to the edge now. Tries to hit it right-footed. There's 2 men who've slid in front of him to block, and that worked out in the end. And eventually they win a free kick, Darlington. And that might be Willoughby. No, it's Evans, apologies there. Who has just caught his man there, just around 20, 25 yards out or so.
Oh, no.
Goal. So Ombang will take this on. But great first-time shot in the box there, Matty.
Yep. Did well to get to the follow-up as well, Willoughby, but Max Howells was back doing his defending, so he's been denied twice in about 10 seconds there, the Harriers striker.
Yeah, indeed. Good strong save from Onbang, and Willoughby was alive to that parry and tried to get there, but it was good defensive work in the end. But a really good chance for Kidderminster Harriers in his first half. Searching for their 6th game unbeaten here, and opportunity perhaps here is with Willoughby. Creates a bit of space, curling effort about 20 yards out. Was fairly comfortable for Darryl Onbang in the Darlington goal in the end. Did bounce right in front of him though, but he got on top of it quickly.
Guy Assy.
It's been a decent start by the Darlington keeper. Face everything that's come at him so far.
That's what they do. They come to Aggborough and they just save everything. Just made it every time.
All the way back to their keeper now. He kicks it long again towards Maskell, but Obi will get there first with the header, and Darlington again have possession just around the halfway line into the feet of Maskell. He's tackled. Harriers turn it over here. That ball forward, and the man just sort of gets shoulder barged as he tried to play that one through, took the edge off the pass, and Darlington have possession again, and now they lose it again. Here's Candola coming forward, palms it off to Willoughby in the 18-yard box, across the box. Oh, nobody was there. There was 3 people there, but it invaded them all. It goes all the way out to the right-hand side. It's Folks who now receives it all the way back on the halfway line. A decent ball by Willoughby across the box. There's another square ball over to him now, and he's been offside there.
Sorry.
And so it's going to be a free kick to Darlington. And the Harriers have injected a bit of pace and a bit of something into this, and you see it's made the crowd react as well, Matthew.
Yeah, it's been a good last 5 or 10, hasn't it? After that dip, that lull following the Mooney injury, which again you can understand, but Harriers have kept about the task, and it's a dangerous period there where you could quite easily have seen Darlington nick themselves ahead. So credit to them for keeping the concentration on.
Indeed, that free kick's taken, headed by Kidderminster man initially. Another one goes down. It's Show Silver.
Oh.
That's I don't know if that was him and the Darlington man went up for a header. So I don't know if it's a head clash or something else.
Missed them.
But he's stayed down for a touch now. And I don't know if somebody's going to come on. Let's see, no, he's going back up to his feet now. Will be a free kick for Harriers regardless. 38 minutes gone here at Aggborough. Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 0.
I'm signing.
As we approach half time, we've had a long, lengthy stoppage though for Dan Mooney, who was taken off on a stretcher in the opening 10 minutes or so. And the closing stages of the rugby, Worcester Warriors still 15-7 down to Caldy in the championship, and that free kick's taken there by Joe Folks, but just bounced all the way through to Onbang. So Worcester Warriors still down by 15-7. That's in the very closing stages there in the rugby, and that's on TAB.
Oh.
So play restarts, crossing by Reynolds. It's the man is there, and it was wow! And it's Joe Silver. I think he's hit the post or the bar initially. It bounced back to his feet in the 6-yard box, and somehow left-footed, he's put it wide of the left-hand post.
What's he doing?
Wow,
honestly, what is he doing?
What's happened there?
I think that's exactly it. I think you've got it right. It's a wonderful ball. Brilliant ball right onto his head, Show Silver. It's the ball of his dreams. He's made good contact. I expect he's expecting that to nestle into the far corner, and he's had to adjust super quickly as it's come back off the post. And sometimes that can happen. They're dead easy. It's like, how can you hit over from a yard? But when you're not expecting it like that, they're very, very hard. And
it's 1 yard, Matty.
Huge chance.
Huge chance indeed. And the crowd's reaction was one of disbelief. But here come Harriers again, and it's Riley Reynolds.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Box, tries to turn and get it in. Defender block.
Let's go.
Still in the 18-yard box. It is chipped up in the air as a man towards about post. which was Willoughby. Big leap by
Oh my God! Where's
Yes,
miss of the season? It was absolutely unbelievable. I mean, Show Silver's just put it over the bar from half a yard. You won't believe it. Steve, what do you think?
Lovely 1-2 with the post.
Yep.
At the back
Hello,
post.
Steve. Yeah.
Wrong foot though, left foot.
Yep.
Not right.
He's 1 yard out, mate.
I don't know how he's missed.
We've got no idea how he's missed, mate. Absolutely no idea. He should have put that away. Oh, hang on. Come on, Smokesy. Come on, Smoke Dog.
Can you turn your camera around?
Willoughby. Oh. Right,
awesome.
so, I mean, to say we're on top is understatement of the year. We've had about 15 shots already. We've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominant, and let's hope it stays that way. As we approach half-time, it's still 0-0, but Harriers should be in the lead. Let's hope we can keep this going to the second half. Oh, ball comes into the box. Oh!
Have we missed? What happened? Did someone die? What's going on?
Corner to the Harriers.
Yes! Where's the drummer? Get him. Go. There you go. Oh my goodness me. There we go.
Reynolds with a attempted shot from a bit of distance. Slide tackle on him, blocks it away. But Harriers maintain possession. Folks who comes in field, back to Spokes. That's with Folks again. Forward to Candola on that right-hand side. Evades his man, tries to get this cross in, but it's being harried here. And it's back to Riley Reynolds. Left-footed cross comes in. There's a man towards the back, and well, on Bang felt the need to get his palm to that, fist that away, out for a corner. I'm not sure if that was heading towards that left corner. There was one man there who's being well marshalled. It was Willoughby who's waiting.
We got to score, man. We got to score soon.
Bang got there first. It's going to be a corner for Kidderminster Harriers, and some good pressure they've built on this.
How did he miss from a yard out, man?
2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, there was the time to make that count with the perfect time to get one.
Perfect time indeed. 42 minutes on the clock here at Aggborough. And it's Reynolds who's across to take this. He's got Owen Evans stood near him, but tries to go into the box towards the back post. Off the Darlington man, I think initially there was a Harriers man on his back, so it's a good defensive header, goes all the way out for a throw in the end, about midway through the Darlington half, and it's in the hands of Owen Evans now. I think this one's going to go long as well, and indeed it does. Towards Show Silver, header away by the Darlington man there, but then cleared up into the air. Spokes will get it back under control though. So Callenboy back to Spokes, and nice ball towards Evans. Left-footed cross goes in, but he's well overhit that. Drifts all the way out to the opposite side in front of the east stand, and it'll be a Darlington throw in. So into the 44th minute, Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 0. Really good chances for Harriers.
Come on, boys.
In this opening half. 1 or 2 actually for Darlington as well. But a real big opportunity through Show Silver just a few moments ago, which will certainly rue. So it's Harriers with a throw in now, just around the halfway line. And it's Joe Folks with the ball in hand. Really takes one as he does. Up the right side it goes to Show Silver. Plenty of bodies around him though. Harriers break away here with Luke Spokes. It's into Willoughby. Tries the left-footed cross. He's been well marshalled by Max Howells, but a winner corner there, Willoughby. And into the final minute of normal time in this first half, and that injury to Dan Mooney will mean we'll have a few minutes of stoppage time.
Yes, it's true.
Before we hear the half-time whistle.
Mate,
comes in now, right foot.
Andy, I've already eaten my yogurt. So I was really hungry,
There's
and it was
some danger here, and
a protein pot. It was really tasty, actually. I didn't think it was any good, but it was nice.
Marshalled out,
Don't know what crap was in it though, but yeah, it's nice.
No. Again, Howell's doing the chasing. And there'll be an extra 5 minutes of added time at the end of this half. An extra 5 minutes, which we just started. And Harriers wind up to take this throw in. It's going to be a long one.
Throw in.
18-yard box. It goes. Darlington head there first. Goes back to the taker over the right footed cross comes in. Darlington get there first again. Howells will finish that clearance. So many Kidderminster men in the box. None of them really seem to attack that initial cross.
Yeah,
there.
it doesn't seem like those two things can coexist, does it? But that's what's happened. So many in close proximity, the ball just zipping past them all.
They made his way all the way back to Christian Dibble, who's fired it back forward, headed by Obi as it comes back. And it's on to Joe Folks, ball moving through to Willoughby. Trying to twist and turn inside the 18-yard box. Right-footed shot hits a man, and that's cleared away by Darlington. Headed by Cullen Bayou, but now Darlington will break away here. They've only got 3 men up with them, but it's a sort of turn for McGowan just to let some of his teammates catch up, and they do now. Out to the left-hand side, it's down the line towards Maskell, but Obi will get there first, and he should be able to shepherd him away. That's been fired back by Maskell. He did hit the arm, I think, of Obi, but I'm not sure as much he could have done about that. It does go out for a throw-in right near the corner flag.
Throw-in.
For Darlington, and it's the second of 5 minutes of added time here at Aggborough. Kidderminster Harriers 0.
Oh.
Darlington 0.
Yeah. It really is.
It's going to be Scott Barrow with the throw in here. 5 or 6 Darlington men in and around the 18-yard box. Taken short, back to Barrow now. Turns his man, right footed cross.
Oh.
Show Silver with that initial header at the front of the 6-yard box. Darlington will have another go though. Into the 18-yard box they go. Obi clears that one away. Back again, another left-footed cross comes in, and the man's there, and he jumps higher than everyone else. It's Aidan Rutledge, who's put Darlington ahead in the 3rd minute of 5 of added time at the end of this first half. And the ball just kept coming back. The clearances, the proper clearances didn't happen. And there was 2 Darlington men in the box. One of them was Rutledge, 2 defenders round them, but he jumps highest and he heads it down into the bottom left-hand corner.
How can he jump higher than Obi? Are you kidding me?
Kidderminster Harriers 0, Darlington 1.
It's okay, we'll come back, no probs.
Yeah, really familiar story. Harry is in such control of the game. Chances.
Mate, come on now. You missed the goal. Would you walk out?
We haven't missed the goal. We saw the goal.
Yeah, we saw it.
And then walked out. I love it. I love it.
It was, I mean, to be honest, Wes, I can't think of many halves this season that we've dominated more than that. We were unbelievable. Ball into the box, a free header, mate. Free header. And
It was all us until that point. Yeah, and as soon as that cross came in, you could see what was going to happen. Header, cross, goal.
But
Just frustrating because
how has he beaten Obi and the other tall fella, Callum Bayou, to the ball? I don't get it. Or was it?
I mean, it was a good cross, but it's just, again, we haven't taken our chances. It's been a very dominant half. You know, it's frustrating.
It almost shouldn't have been an issue because we shouldn't even be 1 up. We should be 2, 3, 4 up at this point. We've outplayed them. We've beaten them to every ball. It's just a matter again. It's that same old story of taking our chances. And that show Silver miss, which you won't see a worse miss than that at Aggborough if you come up to the next 200 games. Yeah. You know, we really should have been out of sight. It was a free header. They happen. You know, no one jumped with him. That happens once or twice a game, maybe, but we shouldn't be in that position. So I don't know if you think the same, George.
I totally agree. It was completely dominant, and we've had the chances. It's just a case of not putting them away. There's positive signs. I'm not going to be too negative. Very positive signs, but you don't take your chances. It comes back to bite you. Same old story.
All right, shall we go and get a pint to see if it looks any better after that?
That's a very good
point. See you, boys.
John, do we swap halves though? No, okay, bye. No, he didn't. It would seem. Okay, so there you go. That's the end of that, I believe. That's the end of the first half.
And it's going to be Joe Folks to take this one. Deep it goes to the edge of the box. It's headed away initially, though. Candola gets it back forward. Almost ran into his own man, Smokes, there. As did that. Folks will pick that back up. Nicely past Maskell at the right-hand side. Taking on to the man, right-footed, and it's just slightly overhit, and that's going to... Not sure if that goes out the pitch. The goal kick side. No, I think that'll be a throw-in, actually, for Darlington's right near the corner flag. So Darlington throw in. We're just 5 minutes of added time have lapsed now. Of course, we've had that goal 3 minutes into it. The referee's whistle bound to go any time soon now for half time. Throw-in's taken.
Oh my goodness me!
Nobody can quite get a hold of it. Eventually, it's booted upfield.
Booted? It's booted upfield. How old is this kid? It's booted upfield. Played upfield, son. Played upfield.
For Kidderminster Harriers. The left-hand side it goes for man. Back inside, can't get it into the 18-yard box just yet, but Spokes grabs a loose ball. It's with Show Silver, tries to turn and get it into the 6-yard box, but he's blocked away, and the whistle goes for half-time. Disappointment right at the end there for Kidderminster Harriers in the game.
Who is this kid?
They've had the lion's share of it. You'd have had to say, but Darlington have certainly had one or two really good opportunities before they finally took one.
Losing 1-0. Had about a million chances, losing 1-0. That is the update of the game. Losing 1-0, had a million chances. I'm going to go have a wee and think of what I've done. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, sit with us. I'll be back. I'll be back shortly, okay? I'll be back shortly. I'll leave this on. And yeah, we'll go again. We'll win the second half. No problems. Thank you. Oh. Bloody hell. Is it the season? Oh, I should call them Darlington. Bloody hell. Oh. What's happening? Me drilling the noises. Oh.
Piece 45 plus the 3, and Darlington are ahead at Aggborough. What about Hereford? I think Carson Wishart.
It's not Halloween, is it still? But yeah, it certainly is. It's Hereford 0 and Southport 2. It was a really good start for Hereford in the first 5 minutes. They were probably really careful. In fact, 2-3 shots on goal with some nice spins in the box and shot straight towards the missing keeper Chris Renshaw. But after that, Southport have remembered being Buxton 2-1 on Tuesday night. They just grew in confidence. They got hold of the ball, kept possession. The ball came on 29 minutes. You could say, was it a fluke, or should Richardson have done better from the corner? Andy Lloyd took it on this near side to the Merton stand. It floated over everybody's head, Hereford players and Southport players, and ended up in the right-hand corner of the net with Richardson flapping at it. But then advantage Hereford, because Southport went down to 10 on 38 minutes when their fullback Callum Edwards received a second yellow card. He impeded Hudson, who was trying to take a quick throw. But Hereford, they just huffed the puff going forward, really. They haven't really had a good chance on goal since then. They conceded a second right on the stroke of half-time. This time it was Jordan Slew who just found some room on the edge of the box, all over the top, took a little touch to his right-hand side, and then just found it, pile driver, low and hard, past Richardson's outstretched left arm, and that's where we are at 2-0. I can tell you, Malcolm, Paul Caddis was just standing there in his technical area, hands in pockets, just staring at his players. Not sure where they go from here, Hereford. We know they're better in second half. They really need to be better now and take some pressure off the manager.
Well, you did say it, Cast, didn't you? Before a ball had been kicked, you pointed to the fact that Hereford have conceded first, I think you said in the last 8 games, and they've gone and done it again against the bottom side in the table. It's almost unbelievable, isn't it?
You can't believe what you're seeing, really. This is, chalk and cheese from last season, Malcolm. When you just want Hereford to dominate it, show a little bit of swagger. They've got the support here of the 12th man. There's around 2,500 here again at Egg Street. They're singing in the meadow end, but they tend to go quiet here, the Hereford fans, and just can't believe their eyes, really. We're getting to a point where they're running out of ideas, Hereford. They'll pump the ball forward, nothing comes off, and they'll try again and do the same thing. The thing what I'm noticing as well, just that little bit of lack of quality. There's been a number of occasions where 5-yard balls are going out of touch, players in front of players, and Osborne was furious at one point with Lee Campbell. That was a point. Case in point, really, small little margins, but they make all the difference. You give them opposition territory or throw it to the opposition, and they're on the front foot. It's painful to watch, I have to say, at the moment.
Okay, he's got to sit through another half, whether he likes it or not. Can they pull off the great comeback again? They were 3-0 down at Aggborough Street last week, 2-0 down this week. Harriers are a goal down against Darlington. Let's have a look at the other National League North half-time scores. Wild second in the table. The league and then it's Bedford 1-2, Buxton 1, Chester 1, East Curzon versus Scarborough Athletic. We know about Hereford, we know about Keynes. Do something to that, do you? Leamington are a goal behind at half-time against Marines. It's Telford 1, City 1, 0. Radcliffe, up there, third placed in the table with 2 games in hand on most teams around them. They're not in the best in the first half against Julia. South Shields at the top are going well still. South Shields 1, Kingston 0. Peterborough Sports 0. Those are the half times there. Let's go into Colby now because it's just finished. And Worcester Warriors have pulled off something of a comeback by the sounds of it. Here's Clive Eakin. Here's Clive Eakin.
Yes, it's a dramatic victory here for Worcester Warriors, right to the death. An extraordinary match. It is finished Colby 15, Worcester Warriors 17, and Warriors took the lead for the first time with the last phase of the match. They came up against a titanic Colby effort. Colby defended like their lives depended on it, and frustrated Worcester Warriors, who frustrated themselves as well by times being a little bit sloppy and a little bit inaccurate. So they were behind for most of the game. They fell behind to an early try from Reece Tudor, which was converted, but catch and drive try, got them back level. Will Biggs going over, tipping, converted that. But before half time, Colby had opened up an 8-point lead with a penalty from Kieran Wilkinson and a try from Charlie Hyde, which wasn't converted, 15-7. And that's the way it stayed for nearly all of the second half. All the Worcester Warriors tried to force Colby back. They could not get through. They should have scored a try right on half-time with a misplaced pass right to the death from them. But eventually they wore Colby down, all Colby's efforts. Inevitably they tired. And Jake Garside, their top try scorer, scored 2 tries in the corner. The last one, the very last play of the game. There could have been a lot there as well, Warriors. It was a mistake by them, and just under the post, and they spilled the ball. It went back a long way. Lloyd Williams picked it up and managed to find Garside on the right wing, and he was over in the corner. And Worcester Warriors have got their first away
I didn't leave my headphones on, man.
season.
What are my headphones for? Oh, for John.
But credit to the Warriors in the end. They found a way to finish.
She Cheetos. Yeah, Cheetos. See what Malcolm's saying.
On the brink of half time, Hereford nil, Southport. Whatever happens now.
Cheetos. Wait a minute, I didn't even have a like on them.
Central, it's Bromsgrove Sporting 1, Royston Town 0. Bromsgrove looking to make it 5 home games unbeaten. They're 1 up at the break. Gustavo Macedo Sanchez. He's known as Sancho by home fans, probably because they can't pronounce the rest of it, but he's put Sporting 1 up at the UK Electrical Stadium. It's Aldridge nil, Harborough Town nil. Harborough second, 2 behind the leaders Spalding. Needham Market are a goal each with Redditch United. They took the lead with Needham Market. Redditch equalised with a Robbie Bunn 35-minute strike. Worcester City nil, Leiston 1 at 6 ways. Yao Rangel on target for the visitors there. It's Evesham 1, Farnham Town 1 at the Spires and Hartwell. Levi Steele for the Robins. And in the Southern League Division 1 South, it's Exmouth Town 1, Sporting Club Inkbarrow 1, Malvern Town and Bashley is 0-0. Right, I said it wouldn't be long before the players were back out at Edgar Street, and the players are back out at Edgar Street. So what on earth is going to happen in this second half? They say that it's going to be a big second half. This is going to be an enormous second half for Carson Wishart. And you can follow that on 94.7 FM. I think the players haven't re-emerged at Kidderminster because we had a long stoppage in the first half. Sadly, the Harriers lost Dan Mooney early on. He was stretchered off. So we shall have to wait before play resumes there, which gives me a chance to go through the Hellenic League scores with you. There's a right old ding-dong going on at Droitwich. Saltmen versus the Plums. It's 2-1. Len Tilbury and Perry Moss on target for Droitwich. Pershore Town getting 1 back through Reese Day. Hereford Pegasus, Worcester Raiders is goalless. It's Lydney Town 2, Westfields 0. Stourport Swifts are a goal down against Jude Toxeter. And as I say, in the rugby, we have Caldy 15, Worcester 17. Alice, well, how about the Caldy versus Worcester Warriors matchup, Malk? She says on the text, I wouldn't even have known about this game if you wouldn't have told me last night, but what a nail-biting afternoon. She's from Bewdley, she lives in Liverpool. Liverpool's close to Caldy, and she went. Well deserved for our beloved Warriors.
I don't know how you can dominate a half like that. Listen, what John was saying, man. It sounds just like the season, really.
Some of the scores elsewhere
Sounds like the season.
And the National League North. I'll run through them until we see the players re-emerge at Aggborough. It's half-time at Everton. Everton 1, Fulham 0. West Ham United 1, Burnley 1. West Ham fell a goal behind. It was going off to be a disastrous day for Nuno Espirito Santo, wasn't it? But they equalised, and it's 1 apiece at the break. Sunderland, Arsenal later. Chelsea, Wolverhampton Wanderers even later than that. In the Championship, Middlesbrough 2, Birmingham City 1. Middlesbrough managerless. Rob Edwards stood down just before the kickoff. Looks like he's going to Wolves. They're 2-1 up against Birmingham, having been a goal down. Norwich 0, Leicester 0, Sheffield United second bottom 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0, Southampton also managerless, but 2-1 up against Sheffield Wednesday at the bottom -4. Battle at the top, Stoke 0, Coventry 0, it's Swansea 0, Ipswich 1, West Bromwich Albion can't score for love nor money, can they? At the Hawthorns, they'll be booed off. 0-0 West Brom versus Oxford United, and Wrexham 0, Charlton 0 in League One. It's Northampton 2, Mansfield 1. These are full times, early kickoffs. Wickham 4, Leighton Orient 1. Blackpool, these are half times now, 1, Cardiff City 0. That's a big game in League One. Blackpool second bottom, Cardiff third from the top, and Blackpool have the lead. Bolton 2, Port Vale 0. Port Vale struggling. Bradford 0, Burton 2. Again, Bradford second, but they're 2 down. Doncaster Rovers 1, Barnsley 1, Exeter 0, Wigan 1. It's Huddersfield 1, Plymouth 0, Peterborough. This is the result so far of the day, but it's only a half-time score. Peterborough 3, AFC Wimbledon 0. AFC Wimbledon 5th, Peterborough rock bottom, but they lead the Posh 3-0 at the break. It's Rotherham 2, Lincoln 0, Stockport 0, Luton 2, and I'll run down the League 2. Barnet 2, Milton Keynes Dons 1, just so that you're fully up to date. I wouldn't have it any other way. Barrow 1, Grimsby Town 2, Bristol Rovers 0 apiece with Gillingham. Crawley 1, Fleetwood 0, Harrogate 0, Oldham 1. Walsall are at Newport County today. Walsall second, Newport bottom. They're having a game of it, the Saddlers. Newport 2, Walsall 3. Salford City knocking on the door of the top 3. A goalless against Cambridge. And it's Swindon 0, Tranmere 0.
Bradford
You're up to date now.
brilliant.
Sport on Saturday. BBC, Hereford and Worcester. What makes a great story for our hit podcast, Strange But True Crime? Well, it's got to have a brazen criminal.
The maximum penalty for this is life in prison.
Incredible plot twists.
He started telling me about local village hitmen.
And one of our super knowledgeable reporters sharing all the scandalous details.
You hear a car, that's not abnormal. And then you hear a chainsaw going up against a wooden door.
Sound like your thing? Strange But True Crime. With me, Rima Ahmed. Listen first on BBC Sounds.
Right, let's go back to Aggborough. I think we're still awaiting the players, but it's been a disappointing first half, hasn't it? Matty Taylor. Matty, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Malcolm.
Yeah, it sounds loud, but we're still awaiting the emergence of the players, and that's because Kidderminster Harriers lost Dan Mooney early on, and that's been a big blow by the sounds of it, listening to you.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, they made a really bright start, Harriers. I mean, I think they had a couple of chances just in that opening.
We always make a bright start by the sound of it. We always do. That's what we do. That's what we do.
And it was very innocuous the way it went down. Went to challenge a man who sort of did a little spin away from him. So I don't think there was any contact between the two players. And he went down there in Darlington's 18-yard box. And he was there for around 4 or 5 minutes. That's the amount of time the stoppage took. And they brought the stretcher across. And he looked very, very uncomfortable, Malcolm. And a sort of lively start. The crowd felt lively, and that sort of went into a bit of a lull, understandably, because of that. And then it took a good sort of 10-15 minutes for Kidderminster to work themselves back into it. And
hopefully Murray has given them an earful and said, "Listen, guys, not in a bad way, but listen, guys, listen. We're in this. We're still in this. We're amazing. We're Kidderminster Harriers. Let's do it. Let's go, 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 go." As Hemmo would say, "Let's go."
At the end of the first half, but Harriers will certainly feel like they couldn't be losing this game.
Yeah, and a sucker punch right on the stroke of half time from Darlington, Aidan Rutledge, and that's really not what Adam Murray wanted.
No, not at all. And I'm just thinking the manner of it. Him and his teammates essentially the 18-yard box, right outside the 6-yard box. Two Harriers defenders with them. Can't recall exactly who they were, but outfielded effectively by Rutledge. The men was there. The men were there to stop that cross. And again, it was just failing to clear that. They really had the opportunity for the cross to cut back in again.
Here we go.
A terrible time to concede, as you know, Malcolm, in a game of football. And Harriers really have to lift themselves up now, but players have started to come back onto the pitch now.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that because it's very nearly 12 minutes past 4.
Long stoppage, No, but they're back up, and in about a minute or so we'll be back home.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it then. Let's continue from Aggborough for those on 104 and 104.6 FM and online, of course, with Kidderminster Harriers.
Those cheetahs were disgustingly nice, by the way. Gross.
A win against Darlington at home. We'll find out with Matty Paddock. And first, Matt Taylor.
Yes, welcome back.
Thank you, Malcolm. Welcome back to Kidderminster Harriers. Welcome back to Aggborough.
Kidderminster Harriers versus Darlington.
The Kidderminster Harriers. Shut up.
The visitors after a late stoppage time goal in the first half by Aidan Rutledge. Headed effort from across from the left-hand side. He headed it down to the bottom left-hand corner. Not much Dibble in the Harriers goal could do, and Harriers huge opportunities in that first half, particularly from the captain, Joe Silver, who had a sort of double chance, hit the post, and then in the 6-yard box, that rebound off the post.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
And somebody put it wide of that left post. Big opportunity, but it's down to Harriers now to lift themselves up as the second half gets underway. Harriers now playing from left to right, their red and white kit. Darlington in their light blue kit with black stripes, playing from right to left and attacking the north stand. There's Darlington in possession now, though Obi gets a hold of Harriers just by the halfway line. Across the
Go on, Obi.
He goes to Owen Evans down the left-hand side now. And he's got Willoughby in front of him. He holds it up under pressure from Howells. Back in field to Luke Spokes. But his ball forward is intercepted. Darlington have a bit of sustained possession now. It's in their own half, though, and they go all the way back to keep it on bang in the end.
On bang. On bang.
Forward by him. Headed by Harriers, but picked up by Headley for Darlington. He misses out, though. And a slightly scrappy start to this opening minute and the second half here at Aggborough. Again, Darlington winning the ball back again from Harriers as that ball came forward.
Go.
Chipped forward, was ball into the centre circle towards McGowan, and he's pulled over, I think, there. Just outside the centre circle in the Harriers half. So it's going to be a free kick. First free kick of the second half goes to Darlington. And that was Candola who'd took his shirt there.
Oh.
But a big second half, and I imagine the side got quite a big team talk at half time there, Matt.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to lambast really, other than obviously the concession of the goal. They attacked so well and created so many chances, but it's a different dynamic in this half now. Harry's attacking away from their fans, and Darlington now with a lead to defend.
And that free kick's taken, and curls left towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Cross it goes, but cleared initially by Harriers. Max Howells takes it on again, though, forward to Headley, and it's McGowan on the overlap on the left-hand side. He turns past 2 men, still hasn't lost the ball now, surrounded by 3 Harriers players who do win it back off him. It's Reynolds who'll just clear it up the line.
Come on, Lee.
But really, the Darlington defence waits there. McLaughlin back to Barrow. Long ball, square ball across the right-hand side by him. Chased down by Toby Lees, who just keep it in. By the corner flag now, right-footed. Cross comes in. It's Maskell who's towards about post. Just evades Dibble, who's on the stretch.
Oh, man.
Down to maintain possession. Nice pass back in. It's going to be a shot from the edge of the area. And left-footed. That's Harriers' man. And now Spokes will pump it forward, looking for the run of Giassi, the early substitute for Kidderminster Harriers, around 10 or 11 minutes. Dan Mooney sadly stretchered off after going down in the Darlington 18-yard box. So Giassi, who just joined on loan earlier today. Initial loan from Kings Lynn Town, the striker. He came onto the pitch much earlier than Adam Murray would have anticipated, I'm sure. Harold, that's a nice collect, just outside the box, onto Giassi now, plays long from a shot from the edge of the area, just couldn't keep it down. It was Evans in the end. It was lovely play by Willoughby. Initially off to Giassi, who burst through, and then he played a nicely weighted ball for Owen Evans, but it was always rising in the end. No danger for Daryl Ombang in the Darlington goal.
No danger
Good
for
move.
Ombang.
Great first touch as well from Kurt Willoughby. Outstanding.
Yeah, indeed.
Outstanding.
Much bit of play between the three of them, but Evans just couldn't keep his shot down. That kick's taken now. Obi with the touch forward onto Reynolds. He's beaten in the air. Now it's Barrow who heads it forward. Darlington, all the play in the sort of centre circle now until Spokes breaks through and passes it all the way back to Dibble. Long ball forward off the head of Show Silver. So only as far as the Darlington man, and that's cleared by that back line again. Obi will collect this, should be okay here. Back to Dibble it goes. Slightly loose off his left foot. There was a man chasing down. I think it was Rutledge, but he did clear it away. Here's Maskell for the visitors. Nice turn on Folks, and he says he's been fouled. The referee duly gives him a free kick. It's
Come on, boys. Come on.
not too far inside the Harriers half, left of centre.
Get that drummer going.
But a good chance to get the ball in the box for Darlington. We currently lead by 1-0 here at Aggborough into the 51st minute. Harriers on a 5-game unbeaten run. That shows signs of ending. We'll get back into this one. Free kick came in, but nobody could get a really convincing shot on it, but it hit a Harriers' leg and wriggled out for a corner. So some joy for Darlington.
I need my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? I've lost my mouse. You actually kidding me?
It's going to be Will McGowan to take this.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, it's over there. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't panic.
Over on that right-hand side, he'll take this left foot. Maybe 4 or so. It's 5 Darlington men inside the 18 box, 1 outside. McGowan is short. It's then given back to him.
Sorry.
It's Spokes who breaks through. Now up the left-hand side. Harriers streaming forward.
Here we go.
Back inside to Spokes. Threaded to Reynolds. Inside the 18-yard box. Tries to get onto his left foot. And just backheels it without even really looking, surrounded by men. But effectively gives it away. It's then only partially cleared. Here's Giassi now. The Harriers on that far left-hand side. Taking on Howes. Does well onto his left foot. He comes in. And it's an equaliser.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Here's Jon and Rory. Here we go. Here is the update. Here is the update. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, son.
Assist from new man Michael Giassi. Giassi guy. Can you pronounce it? And it finished from top to bottom.
Who scored? I don't even know who scored. Who scored the goal? I don't even know. Top scorer.
Back in. Pals, and that's been sort of stopped on the line and controlled. As the Harriers man would have put it into his own net there.
Get in, Alex Withers. Come on, get in. 1-1. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And I think it is Ben Headley who just wiggled through a few, 2 or 3 Harriers.
Rally, Reynolds. He shoots and scores. He shoots and scores.
As well, but it's well stopped on the line, just short of the line, by a Harriers defender, well controlled as well. Danger has been averted, but it's back to Howes now, again on that right-hand side. Again, the cross comes in, and there is a man in there. It's Rutledge again. And unfortunately, Harriers, that cross was over here because Rutledge had a bit of space again there near that back post. And Darlington almost bit back immediately, Matty.
Yep, I mean, that would have been the absolute kicker, hadn't it, if that ball had gone in the net whilst the goal was still being announced.
Yeah, indeed. And well, Harriers have this throw in that's right near their own corner flag.
Oh.
And that's upfield. Nobody can really get a hold of it. It's pumped up into the air by Harriers man, and then pumped up into the air again, accidentally by Evans. So you come back to the original throw and take it up the line. He goes. That's Folks. He shoots up the line, but it's on bang. He takes control again, and well, his goal kick to a right. Out for a quick throw in, taken by Folks. Area. Harriers lose out though. It's cleared away in the 18-yard box by the Darlington back line, taken on by McGowan in the centre circle. Out wide to Howes, who's got a bit of space. Owen Evans try and take him on, but he goes back in, goes past him rather, dips in field, passes it off into the 18-yard box for Headley now. And I think he's tripped his man there. That'll be a free kick for Harriers on the edge of the 18-yard box. Just relieve some pressure. Really good response from Darlington.
That's 4 for the season there for Reynolds. Come on, buddy.
2 or 3 minutes ago. It's Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 1.
Yeah.
Into the 56th minute here at Aggborough. That's the disappointment of that late goal, opening goal at the end of the first half for Darlington. Harriers really needed that quick response, and they got it. Lovely play from
True, we did. It's true.
Then Riley Reynolds to touch home. It's his 4th goal of the season. Harriers need more. Free kick's taken. Bounces between men. Spokes takes it from Gassi. It's played on. Evans chips in, and Towell's going across goal, and it lands on the roof of the net in the end. There's a lovely fast bit of play between Harriers. Some quick passing. But Reynolds was sort of just driven, or Evans rather, was driven out wide on that left-hand side, and he on the
1-1, here we go. Let's go.
The 6-yard box, and it just drifts onto the roof of the net.
That atmosphere now, the pep back in the step of the Harriers fans who are fully behind their team. Great time for Harriers to score. Brilliant time for Darlington to score at the end of the first half.
Absolutely, the levels have certainly gone up a bit here at Aggborough, and Kingsman will try and add to that first goal now. Top ahead of Show Silver. Darlington press forward through Platt, but he puts an out for a throw in.
A throw in.
Half. That's taken fairly short towards Show Silver, but who's being or towards Willoughby rather, but he's being held on to there. Harriers have it back though. Willoughby again, right-footed shot comes in. Well, it's only Giassi who was in there, and it was too high for him. A man at the back post would have, or back of the 6-yard box, would have been able to do something with that. But it drifts out harmlessly for a goal kick. So Ron Bang's not in any rush here to take this one. So he lines up this goal kick. Approaching the hour mark then. Aggborough, Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 1. It was the National League North game. And Gassi slipped over there and just took out his man.
That's not a foul. He fell over. He fell over.
The Darlington man. It's going to be a free kick for Darlington midway through the half. He's in a bit of trouble here. The physio will come on now. The floodlights will also come on here.
Yeah. Get the floodlights on. Oh, what's that on my head?
Well,
it's gone wherever it is. See you later. See you later.
It's in really good condition, I must say. As well here at Aggborough. And I'm not sure who the man down is. He's still down. As the physio tends to him.
But
Darlington will have a free kick when this play resumes again.
Well, the referee's also stood just talking to the two captains. He stood watching the two captains argue about the challenge and the merits of it and everything else. Admittedly, the game can't continue as a player down getting treatment on the pitch, but not too sure what the benefit is of the referee just standing and watching a conversation between two players, really. That's a bit of a curious one, but the Darlington man is now back up off his feet, hands on his haunches. He doesn't look incredibly comfortable, but looks like he'll be.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt he was caught, but Gassi just slipped over, didn't he?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Slipped over, I'm not sure it was perhaps an ankle or a shin.
Scott Barrow it is. Yeah, Barrow, who I did say looks like he'll be fine to continue. I'm not 100% sure of that now. He's moving very heavily, but
it's very gingerly, isn't he? Yeah. He's moving as if he's been given a real dead leg, effectively. But that's not what it would be. It's going to be around his ankle or shin from where Gassi made that contact. But it was a slip. As I said, now he's just gingerly making his way to the sidelines now. Scott Barrow for Darlington. Play's going to resume now, and the keeper on Bang will take this free kick from sort of bang in the middle of the Darlington half. Ball goes up into the air. Headed by Darlington man initially. And now flicked up in the air by Reynolds onto the halfway line. And Harris tried to use that as a bit of a springboard, but it's been pulled up for a foul. It's Darlington's to take. And now Show Silver is down now as well.
Get him off.
Centre circle.
Missed from 1 yard out. Still feeling about that tonight.
He too looks to have gone down very gingerly, Show Silver. Being double whammy for Harriers. Continues at this rate.
Yeah, it's going to be the last thing that Adam Murray needed was to lose another player in this game. And his captain as well. But Physio's tending to him. He doesn't seem to be in the same sort of discomfort that Mooney looked like he was in. So hopefully this is okay. But we'll wait and see. But it's going to be a Darlington free kick, pretty much on the centre spot. When play resumes. 62 minutes gone here. Aggborough, Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 1.
Looks like Amari Morgan-Smith is going to be coming on. So
Morgan's on.
Assuming the two are connected, I mean, it looks fairly obvious to say that, but the injury must be bad, isn't it? He's going to be helped back to his feet, which is encouragement number one, but...
yeah, he's moving a little bit gingerly as well. Not too bad. He's moving off the field. And Morgan-Smith, he's just putting his jacket back on for now, so it might be
it's going to be one of those we'll give it 5 minutes situations, I suppose.
So Toby Show-Silver just moving off the pitch to the side now. He looks okay. From what we can see, he's stood in front of the technical area. And the play's going to resume now. With Barrow to take this one. Free kick goes into the 18-yard box, heading away. Initially by Callum Bailey, though. Down the pitch it goes. Howells will pick it up there for Darlington. Drives forward, chips it forward. There's one man waiting there. Won't reach him though, is Maskell. But Luke Spoke's got there first. Joe Folks rather got there first. And the ball reached all the way back to Darrell on bang in the Darlington goal. So that's just slowed the momentum a bit, those two injuries here, Matty, hasn't it? And it's down to, well, for both sides to get it going again.
Perhaps Toby Show-Silver a little lucky with a very high boot there, but the fact he's able to get the boot so high is probably an encouragement actually after the last few minutes. Everyone's having to build again, as you say, having to start again with the atmosphere, having had to take a breather there for a few moments as Show-Silver got treatment.
Come on,
Must
atmosphere.
take on by Willoughby, but it's a throw in for his efforts. And as Matty said, Show-Silver is back on the pitch and leading the line into the 18-yard box. He goes, ready for this throw in, which will be taken long again. It does. It's in Show-Silver's direction as well. Touch off him. Howells tries to clear it. Goes back to the throw. Taker and into the box in Wend, who's cleared by Darlington. Again, another headed clearance away. Back by Condola. Now up in the air by Condola, and Maskell can't get a hold of it either. That's Obi who puts it forward into the chest of Biassi now. On the turn, bit of space now. Shot by him. And he never really got out of his feet properly, perhaps. Never really got a hold of it. It drifted a good yard or so over the top in the end by Biassi. He's about 20 to 25 yards out. And no real trouble for on bang in the Darlington goal. So 65 minutes gone here at Aggborough. Kidderminster Harriers 1.
At the Aggborough.
Darlington 1. And still time, plenty of time for Adam Murray's side to get the win they so desire. And from that goal kick, Harry's man pulled over. Show-Silver pulled over. Nothing doing though. Darlington retained possession, but it's back with their back line. Barrow now threads it forward towards that right-hand side, bounces off Howells for a throw into Harriers. Look at those ironic cheers from the Harriers fans in the east stand opposite me. Throw taken now with the feet of Obi into Folks. Square ball out to the left-hand side. Nicely taken on by Evans, who's trying to take his man on in Howells. It's back to his full-back. Cross comes in. Oh, wow. And it would show Silver just inside the 18-yard box. Caught it nicely and just drifts wide.
Oh.
It's a decent cross.
What's he doing? Just score. Just score a goal.
On that left-hand side. Good curl on it. And a decent effort by Show Silver.
Yeah, good connection on it. Good loop as well. I like the one in the first half.
So Max Howells for the visitors. He's going to be heading off. He's been quite lively today for the visitors on that right-hand side. Tom Allen will replace him. Harriers yet to make a substitution beyond that early one. Biassi came on for the injured Dan Mooney. And 10 minutes ago into the game. So it's done to throw in on that right-hand side, midway through their own half. Off the head of Candola, headed on by Reynolds. Joe Silver puts his man under a bit of pressure. Man chips it forward, but it's all the way through to Dibble. In the end, who hasn't had too much to do in this opening 15 minutes of the second half. So he launched it forward. Header off, Show Silver. Partial clearance by Darlington. Obi gets his head on it. And neither side really keeping a hold of it at the moment, Matty.
It's become a touch frantic, hasn't it? A little bit more composure in the first half, but as the game starts to ebb away, both teams still keen on winning it. Yeah, sort of swap composure for a bit of chaos.
Nice work by Headley for Darlington.
Love that.
Just turns around two men. Off to a teammate. Left-footed cross comes in again. Looking for Maskell. Darlington's leading scorer, 8 goals so far this season. We looked for him, but it was just too far ahead of him near that left-hand post, and it goes harmlessly wide in the end. And well, a couple of minutes after making a substitution, Darlington are going to make another 2.
Let's get some subs on. Let's freshen it up, Murray. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get some fresh blood on there. Who's on the bench?
One of whom is
AMS.
Ellis Stanton. Wait a moment, see the other one is
Reese Devine.
And Charlie Lennon. They'll be coming on for Darlington. Wait and see who comes off. Manager Steve Watson making 3 changes in a couple of minutes or so here.
Substitution for Darlington, leaving the field at 29, Paddy McLaughlin.
Paddy McLaughlin will come off.
27, Ellis Stanton.
Oh, down to 6, boys. Down to 6.
Also leaving the field is number 2, Ben Headley.
Ben Headley also on.
17.
Had a really great opportunity right after that Kidderminster equaliser, which was well saved by Dibble. So Headley and McLaughlin off, Lennon and Stanton on for Darlington. They've made, well, they've only got 4 substitutes on the bench, actually. So they've made 3 of those already as they look to turn this game. That's a forward there. Rutledge there, stays onside into the 18-yard box, tries to drift into the middle. So just loses out though. He was well chased down by 2 Harriers men. And that was almost a really good opportunity for the away side. They regain it back on that far right-hand side. Miss out those Tom Allen, who had that just drift out for a throw-in though. And Harriers will take it just inside their own half, near the halfway line.
Yes, yes.
That's back to Dibble, who will launch this forward. It's towards Biassi. Touches off him onto Show Silver. Clearing's only out for throwing now by Darlington, so Boats will take this throwing to get it back in play quickly. To Reynolds now, back to Obi, back to Dibble. 17 minutes gone here at Aggborough. Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 1. 20 minutes plus any stoppage time for Harriers to turn this into 3 points if they can.
Come on, Kiddy, you got this, man.
Keeps it in the pitch nicely, but Maskell just has a little dig at him around his ankles. Now be a free kick, which folks will take. Right outside Adam Murray in the technical area.
Come on, Harriers. Let's have it. So
long free kick here by folks in the 18-yard box. It goes. It's a Darlington header there first with Maskell. Comes back to Spokes. Tries to have a shot from around 20-25 yards out. That's blocked close range. Darlington can bring this away now as well. Well tackled by folks inside his own half, and it'll be a throw in.
A throw in.
Let's see some substitutions, some changes from Adam. I think Harriers need it at this stage.
But it feels in the game like it could perhaps use a fresh injection of energy, but you've got
that's what I just said.
Winning balls in the air. Willoughby, Giassi complementing him nicely as well. So it's difficult also to identify exactly who you might bring off. That's where the manager makes his money, I suppose. But
Show Silver off.
Darlington with 3 fresh bodies on now.
Yeah, it's always good to bring freshness. I mean, nobody particularly looks tired from it. Nobody looks like they're sort of lagging in the game. But yeah, it's good to bring on that freshness. And of course, he was thinking of bringing Amari Morgan-Smith on whilst Show Silver was down just a few minutes ago. Cancelled that substitution, but you expect he might be the first one to come on if that does happen. They throw in for Darlington. Down the pitch it goes towards halfway. Obi try and beat his man there, does so. Gets ahead of Rutledge, back to Dibble. Long ball upfield. Willoughby's there. Nice touch by him. Back to Spokes. Looped up in the air to this near side to Giassi. Back to Boats. Awkward ball to deal with. Boats misplaces that pass, and that's pumped forward by Darlington. Unfortunately, Callum Bay gets a foot in it. I think McGowan might have been away there. Still a decent amount of the Harriers half to cover. But Darlington driven all the way back to their own back line, but here they come forward again. Long ball forward for the run of Maskell. Nice initial touch by him. I think hits a hand, but he's actually caught. Is he caught offside there?
No, I think he's called handball, but I think it's Maskell that's handled it. Yeah, Darlington players don't agree. It definitely did hit a hand, and the referee is quite sure it's a Darlington Darlington hand.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm sure that hit folks' hand, but it was behind him. You see, his hand was behind his back, and it just slapped off the top of his hand. Which is why Maskell looks so.
It's a tricky one. You've got the assistant on the far side there who's well positioned to see that, and presumably with the communications these days between officials would be able to advise the referee if he'd got that the wrong way round. But the fact that hasn't happened would support the referee maybe having got the right decision there.
Yeah, strange indeed. But his words in Harry's favour, they had the free kick, which would have been taken by Dibble just in front of his 18-yard box. Candola with the header. Too far though, over the head of Reynolds, and throwing for Darlington in their own half. And this game is becoming somewhat of a battle. Neither side really taking control of it. Thrown's taken off the foot of Reynolds. Pushed into the middle by Darlington with Allen. And he fouls his man there. It's Willoughby who's gone down in the centre circle.
Oh dear. There's going to be a war. There's going to be a war, boys and girls.
Willoughby's back up to his feet now, incidentally, but card is out for Tom Allen, the substitute. And so this free kick was taken by Joe Folks now, just inside the Darlington half, inside the centre circle.
Come on, boys, just waiting, man. We're just waiting. You can do it. You can do it.
Darlington header first, though. Only goes as far as Evans, but he tries to play it short to the edge of the area. To Gassi, back to Evans. Tries to just look for a bit of space. Gassi now has it again. Just turns back. It's in by Spokes off the head of Candola. And one man might try and get on the end of that. He tried at least, show Silver. But header was a bit too strong and bang. Darlington can't hang on to it though. It's back with Folks on this right hand side. Forward he goes. It's well dealt with in the end by Tom Platt, who slides it out for a throw in towards the halfway line.
Come on, Dipper. Come on, Dipper.
Harriers tried to gain an edge here. It's
come on, Kitty. Come on.
Nearly. Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 1.
No, not 1-1.
Goal
Come on.
end of the first half. 3 minutes into added time by Rutledge, put the away side ahead. And equaliser came from Reynolds on 53 minutes.
Come on, Kitty. Come on, you got this.
Harriers having to take it back into their own back line with Obi. Chip forward down the right-hand side. Header out by the Darlington man. And that's picked up by Folks for a throw-in. Taken quickly into Reynolds. On the turn now. Across the pitch he goes. Out to Spokes. And that was brought forward by Evans. But again, it's been a couple of efforts like that, always rising. There were. It's the hoardings on the top of the roof.
Been 10
a goal kick.
Been 10 minutes since that last show Silver header as well. So Harry's needing to get a good chance in here. Darlington about to make their, looks like they might be about to in the next few minutes, make their fourth and final change.
Yeah, that should be Matty Cornish, who's going on a run to warm himself up for Darlington. Only 4 substitutes on the bench for them, as we said. And elsewhere at Edgar Street, Hereford, they've got a goal back in Southport. It's now Hereford 1, Southport 2 in that one. Here comes Joe Folks on. He was streaming forward. He was picked up by Barrow nicely. Good defending there. And Darlington win a free kick in that as well. Just middle of their own half. And Kidderminster have seen more and more of the ball in these past few minutes, but still yet to really test on bang in that time, Matty. And they're running out of time now, aren't they? Will this be seen as a missed opportunity by Adam Murray?
Yeah,
it's difficult when you concede first, isn't it? But created so many opportunities. The only thing would be as the second half has gone on, those chances have been created a little less frequently, haven't they?
Yeah,
that might be the only thing.
Well said, Matt. Well said, buddy. Well said.
And it is the goal scorer Rutledge who's made way.
Rutledge.
Matty Cornish. So 4 substitutions made by Darlington. Still, Adam Murray's only made that solitary one, forced one. 10 minutes into the game with Dan Mooney stretchered off, injured. Michael Giassi replacing him. At that time, no substitutions since, and we've got a little over 10 minutes of normal time remaining in this one at Aggborough. It's still all square. Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 1. On 104 and 104.6 FM on BBC over the Worcestershire rather, on DAB and online as well. Join us for closing statements. And nice full forward, curling one for Giassi. Got a bit of space now. One man, Barrow ahead of him. There's the box onto his left foot, and great sliding tackle there to block it. Another opportunity afterwards for Harriers. And I think that might have been Spokes with that effort. Far left side of the 18-yard box after Yassi's really good run. And he found a little gap. It just drifts the wrong side of the right-hand post in the end. But certainly on Bang was worried on that one. The first good chance in the game for quite a few minutes, Matt. As I said, it's been on a bit of a slowdown in this second half, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's come at a good time. That might be just enough to lift Harriers in terms of momentum for a good, strong finish here.
That's all they'll need against this resolute Darlington side. As Ombang takes this goal kick over the halfway line, it goes.
Oh, I just drank it. There's loads left though.
Smokes loses
Take it away
track
from
of
me, I'll
it, chip
drink it all.
downfield, looking for
Okay.
Tom Allen, and
Where you going now?
eventually it's shepherded out by Calais.
I'm nearly finished, Molly. I'm nearly finished.
So it will be a Darlington throw in.
Lisa.
Deep into the Harriers half. I imagine they'll wind up for another
Oh, don't
long
leave it.
one.
Yeah. Leave it.
No,
Money moves.
it's the 18 yard box.
I don't think it'll close, will it? No.
And they go short to a free man in Elliot Forbes. Now cross comes in towards Maskey. Headed by Obi. Only as far as Barrow though. Now outside towards Cornish. So well tackled by Folks, who's in a bit of trouble, which whipped off him in that corner.
No.
Cornish again, off to his teammate. Left-footed cross comes in. Two Harriers headers clears it out the 18-yard box.
Very tasty.
And now Toby Lees will try and push it back in towards there.
Close the lid. Close the lid.
And well, he leapt in the air to get a head on it as it came back towards him, and he's totally missed it. And
where you going? Okay,
on
bye.
his back or his hip. But
Got to put the lid on it, though. Put the lids.
another
Screw the cap.
stoppage
Okay.
Well, Darlington running the clock down at 1-1. Obviously happy with the point, it seems. Xander Sasiba is going to be the first Harriers change of the I say the first change, the first non-enforced change.
And it's Xander Ziba. He's having some words with his manager, Adam Murray.
That's brilliant. Sorry.
Problem in there in the 18-yard box. It will be a Harriers free kick. And now they should make the substitution. And that's Kurt Willoughby.
Here comes this.
Willoughby to come off. Nice applause from the Aggborough crowd. And on comes Xander Saziba.
Oh, no.
I think Willoughby's been really lively today, actually. Good performance.
Yeah, it was always very industrious. Not had the size of ball I'm sure I would have liked inside the Darlington area to get those chances off, to get those shots off, but he's always such a tireless worker. Zaziba will have to pick up that mantle now.
Zaziba does plant himself on the right-hand side of this of the attack for Harriers. Show Silver and Yassi over towards the left-hand side. As we see it. It comes all the way back to Dibble. Long kick up top. Gassy was there. Overleaps him. Outleaps him rather. Now finds Zuma in a bit of space. First touch on the ball. Takes on his man. And the 18-yard box. Oh, I think it hits the keeper and the post and goes all the way out.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
That would have been for the substitute. Well, he hit that as hard as he could, I think, Matty.
He did. It's a really good save onto the post by the goalkeeper. You just can't write it, can you, for Harriers today?
The story of the season. An injury, and the goalie has a worldie.
Taken all the way down the other end here. They're
depressing.
Coming up against a staunch Harriers defence. So the ball does come in, and Folks is there first to blast that away for a throw in midway through the Harriers half. But
here we go.
Xander almost creating something immediately. Put on the run down the right hand side into the 18-yard box. Defenders backing off him, and he just hammered it towards the right hand side. I think it flicked off on bang, flicked off his gloves, hit the post, and fortunately for Darlington, bounced all the way out. And nothing comes of that throw in for Darlington. In fact, it comes all the way up to the other side of the pitch where Harriers will have a throw in through Joe Folks.
3, 5, 4, 7.
Oh, basically a noise being generated here, and chances like that 1 for Zibber will do that. As we enter the, certainly in the closing stages now. Nearly 86 minutes gone here. Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 1, as these sides search for what you'd imagine would be a winner at this stage. This National League North game. Harriers 5-game unbeaten run before today. That would of course extend with a draw today, but that's not what Adam Murray wants. On the 3 points, won't he?
What's the bill?
There's Candola header towards
Nice.
the 18-yard box. Now show still just couldn't quite, or Sazibi rather, couldn't quite get a hold of it. Nice tackle by I think Candola again on the halfway line to regain possession for Harriers. Another yellow card is dished out there by referee Alexander Beckett. Quite sure who that was.
Yay!
And Candola killing the match award here inside Aggborough. The Harriers have a free kick here. It's still fairly close to the halfway line. Over on the left side of the pitch, in front of the east stand, and it's Joe Folks to take this one, right-footed. Plenty of Harriers men lining the 18-yard box. Up it goes. It's towards Obi. Might get a touch on it. Drops down. Darlington get a foot in, clearing out the area. Back in by Candola. Nice touch by Obi. Back to his teammate Evans. All the way back to the centre circle. Evans now searching forward. Dicks it forward towards Sazibi. Barrow gets there ahead of him with a header. And then Reynolds steps out for a throw in for the home side.
Be a chunk of added time as well to add on to the 2 we've got left in normal time, you would think.
Yeah. Come on.
It's foul. Middle of the pitch, middle of the half. Cries from the Harriers crowd here. So Barrow will take this free kick midway through the Darlington half. Out it goes to the right-hand side, and where they did all at the end, straight out for a throw in to Harriers. I think Darlington are perhaps happy with their draw. By the looks of it, Matty.
Yeah, I think that's been fairly obvious for the last 15, 20 minutes or so, but
Large thing comes in, bit of danger here, and it was almost Maskell got on in. It was a really high lob into the box. We come back for Tom Allen, tries to get past his man. He's tackled, but still a chance here for Stanton to his teammate on the right hand side. Watch the ball comes in, straight into the midriff of Christian Dibble. He picks it up and clears it upfield quickly. Giassi's there, Sizibi's there, but defender gets there first. Down to clear it downfield, and as far as Candola into Spokes. His pass deflects off Darlington man out for a throw in. 8 to 9 minutes gone. Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 1. Throw in is lined up. And they can header up into the air. Sophia Spokes over to Candola, now into the centre with Folks. Now to Saziba on his right hand side. Going to take on Barrow, the fullback end, does so. Tries to find a bit of space. And lead right the corner, but it's a good stride tackle there by Barrow, and could have gone either way perhaps, but it will be a goal kick for Darlington. Hard to say who would have put the last contact there, but it's good defending in the end. And the captain Churchill will go for Harriers now. And Murray Morgan Smith on for these final minutes or so here. And there'll be 6 minutes of added time.
6 minutes added time.
So even after that lengthy stoppage in the first half, because of Don Mooney, it's an extra minute of added time at the end of this one, at this half. And well, I'll give the fans here Aggborough a bit of hope, Matty, won't it? 6 minutes.
Yeah, you would hope within that time there's one more chance for Harriers. Reacted well throughout the afternoon. Just need that one more. Hopefully someone's able to take it.
I spread it through. It's almost a zero on the end of that. Wow, I've touched too much pace on it, and to be fair, on Bang's come off his line really, really quickly there to close that down and get a hold of it for Darlington. Play by the keeper. So upfield it goes. Bounces through, almost bouncing the way through. Obi can't quite clear it. There still might be trouble here for Harriers, and it's gone in. And Obi couldn't quite clear it. It was bouncing around in the 18-yard box. I'm still not sure who's got that finishing touch in. But it looks like a same old story for Kidderminster Harriers. It's the 2nd minute of 6 added time at the end of this game. And it looks like the away side has snatched a winner. It's Kidderminster Harriers 1, Darlington 2. Just didn't clear their lines there, Matty. Incredible.
Yeah, long goal kick upfield.
It was a long kick up front.
Absolute rubbish. Rubbish.
It looked like Obi virtually had a handle on it, and it just miskicked it. I think perhaps air kicked it, bounced through. And I'm still not sure who's got the final touch on that one, but it's from behind and into the back of the net. And that's a second Darlington on the line. And Harriers tried to fight back here. They've won themselves a corner. There's a little over 3 minutes of injury time to go here.
Fucking hell. So I'm swearing now.
This corner's going to be
It's not PG, this place. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Spokes is coming off now.
Hey, bring him on.
George Walker is on for Harriers with a late substitution as they wind up to take this corner. On the right hand side, left footed it. Comes in now, quite central. Hits down to man first, can't quite clear it. It's going to come back to a man and then back to Owen Evans, the corner taker, but he mishits it and Darlington regain possession and away they go. It's Allen, downfield counter-attack now. It's picked up by Stanton, but he can't quite hang on to it. Harry's really scrambled back there to clear that up. Dibble fires that forward. And that's ball through to Maskell. He's caught offside, right near the halfway line. And it looks to be Matty Cornish, the substitute, who's turned that home in the end for Darlington and lightly giving them the 3 points here on the night.
Alex, at least you didn't go, mate. That's a good thing.
Take this free kick after that offside.
Do you know what? I'm not bothered. I don't care. I don't care. I'll just go and watch rugby after this. I'm a biryani. I don't care.
Another man, sorry. George Walker keeps it alive. Right foot across comes in. Couple of men there. Headed away. Reynolds chips it back in. Obi's there. He just can't get any power on it. And it bounces slightly away from goal. And on Bang dives on it in the end. He keeps it in his grasp. Long kick goes all the way to Dibble. He sends it back upfield towards Morgan Smith. Here's Reynolds now on this right hand side. Tries a first time right footed cross. It's blocked by Barrow and then hit back downfield, only slightly though. It's out for a throw in near the
I mean,
18-yard
I don't
box.
get it, man. I don't get it. Well, hopefully we'll get some from John.
We had 2 balls on the
I think
bench
John's
at
too
the
drunk or
moment,
too annoyed.
into the last 30 seconds of the initial allotted time. Evans throws this in. It comes back to him. Left-footed coil and cross towards Obi. Back towards Gassi. Linesman puts his flag up.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Bodies. But it'll be a free kick to Darlington, regardless. And well, what heartache. Adam Murray and his side still trying to piece together how that goal went in.
Oh.
I've seen that Cornish put the finishing touch on, but it just seemed a mess of bodies, a couple of deflections.
Itchy head, itchy head, itchy head, itchy head, itchy head.
Coach takes it down. Centre circle.
Oh man, live. 13 people in here now. 13. This is the most, man.
McGowan. And a free kick for Harriers in the centre circle.
Shocking, isn't it?
And yeah, we're heading towards 97 on the clock now, so a minute over that allotted time. Of course,
Go on, put it in.
So that's understandable.
Put it
You
in.
imagine this must be the last throw of the dice for Kidderminster Harriers. In it goes towards the edge on Bang with a punch out, effective. Cleared away afterwards, and there's the final whistle.
Here come the boos.
Those handful of Darlington fans in the south stand go ballistic. Their side has found the winner. 2 goals in added time at the end of both halves. Give the away side 3 points. And it's Harriers who concede again a late goal to let a point go and their unbeaten run. A difficult day for Adam Murray and his side. It was Rutledge who put Darlington up at the end of 45 minutes. In the 48th minute in the first half, 3 minutes of added time with a header into the bottom left-hand corner. Kidderminster Harriers bit back on 53 minutes, started really well. Across from Gassi was put in.
Do you know what? I feel a bit numb now to this. I'm going to switch him off because he was useless. Whatever. I think when Mooney went off, that was the end. That was the end for us, to be fair. Although we did equalise, so I don't really know what that's about. But then we conceded, obviously, because that's what we do. Yeah. So I don't really know what to say apart from I'm going to go and put get biryani tonight. Very exciting. I've not had one of them in like years. So we'll do that. Have a biryani, and then yeah, and that's it. Have a great one, guys. We're back tomorrow from 8 p.m. We'll be live. See you then. Thank you. Bye.